Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of the Shards. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the news version earlier, you can go to Patreon, where it's $5 a month. So, on the last Let's Play, we restarted the game and went through all the stuff which led to us coming here and joining the Summoner Shard, or at least the path that will have us joining the Summoner Shard, which consists of us going, "Hey Tate, what's up?" And also, "Hello, mommy." I mean, I like girls. Focus. Right. Tate was like, "Oh, why can't I not just be forgiven and not go to detention?" And Marina was like, "Well, we have to do this, and, you have to get these signatures." And then the headmaster came in while Tate was complaining, being like, "So, this is gonna be impossible for you, so you're gonna be in detention with me." Which, seems worse than regular detention. It's implied that, I guess, he's gonna woo Tate, but then we went, "No, this is not right. He's gonna do it, and your foregone conclusion is bad." He's like, "Well, how would you like to join them in doing it? 10 signatures, and I'll give you an extra hour, but if you fail, then you're both in detention with me." At which point it's like, "Okay, we're gonna do it. Hopefully." Also, it's not just getting 10 more signatures, it's also having everyone pass the trials. Also, like, I know the headmasters seem to be kind of like creepy in a sexual way before, and maybe a bit weird because like him and Therium ain't a good guy in a way, but he and Therium seem to be at odds. But then he here was like, "Yeah, there's a stupid bunny here, and this guy that was just like, how's it hanging with only one arm?" Ugh. Students. And it's like, okay, this guy's kind of a duck, But anyways, we're gonna have to forge forward and get those signatures. So reset face. And begin. Wow. I didn't expect that. But it's not like I've known Headmaster for long, so I can't be the one talking. Thank you, Cody. I was expecting to be toppled over by him, but this time he adopted a more respectful approach, but taking both my hands in his and shaking them vigorously. "You saved me." "Hold on, it's not over yet. We didn't complete the list." Shoot, I felt like it felt like such a win in my book that I forgot about the real fight's about to begin. "You can teach me how to talk down to men who can fit my entire head in their mouths." Ooh? Literally. "I'm sorry, I do want to point out that the headmaster can expel anyone whenever he wants, even leaders, so you should tread carefully as a first year." Wow, that sounds terrible. Ha! You think he gives a damn about that old man, he gives a damn about that old man's rules? Wait. You think he gives a is he talking about me? Because I think the old man would be the lion guy, but no. Actually, I do, and I didn't know that. Oh. I take it that I should avoid his bad side? Like the plague. Noted. You're not pulling out because you're scared, right? Well, we did shake his hand, so... Of course not. I'm a man of my word. Tate looks me up and down, raising an eyebrow. Man might be a bit of an overstatement. Okay, twink. I might change my mind soon. Then, let's go before that happens. It grabs me tighter and hurries me towards the door, but before he can drag me along, Marina's excited voice stops him. Excited? "Oh, Ollie, over here." "Wait just a second, you two." The very small mouse that I think is the secretary of, or vice leader of the summoners. A small skittish mouse hurries over as Marina calls him, briefly touching me and Tate with his gaze, before locking his eyes to the ground again. "Are you okay? You fainted again." "Yeah, I have to get used to the difference in size between the old and new headmasters. Oh, bit small as the old one. He's a bit intimidating. I'm sorry it gives you such a hard time. Cody, this is Oliver, my vice. He adjusts his glasses. Hi. Nice to meet you. I am... Can we do the introductions after I complete this list and confirm I don't have detention? Can the list not wait for the shake of politeness? I feel like this could either, make or break us, but I feel like she has these... She's not doing this because she's like, oh, why don't you be polite? I feel like she has an idea. Let's not be rude. Come on. I want an extra hour. You can spare 5 minutes for introductions. Actually, I'd rather you go. Ollie. Not disrespectful, just personally. Disrespectfully. Huh? Not disrespectfully, but personally. Just personally? It seems pretty important. I wouldn't want to waste your time. You seem pretty good at that already. The mouse looks away in shame. Tate, be nice. The little guy's trembling as much as Tate did in front of the headmaster, but I doubt I'm intimidated enough to be the cause of that. Excuse him, he's anxious around strangers. It do be like that. And anyone who isn't me or Dallin. We're working to solve that. For 3 years now. Hey, same goes for me, but I can control it to some extent. Oh, whoa, wow, you must be powerful mage to do that. Eh? Oh, he's saying that. Well, he is a recommended student, but... Controlling anxiety is a powerful mage? As I was saying, my name's Cody. Oh yeah, I remember your name now. From the gathering. What spell do you use for that? To control your emotions, I mean. Avada Kedavra! I call it making an effort for the sake of social status. That's a long name. I've never heard of that one before. He takes out a journal and starts scribbling in it. I can teach it to you sometime. Maybe if we have some coffee. He wrinkles his nose. Or would you prefer tea? Tea sounds wonderful. Hey now. She comes closer and whispers. You're not flirting with my advice by any chance, right? Was I flirting? I want to be inside that mouse. But no, I'm just trying to be nice. Oh no, I promise. I'm just trying to be nice here. Pity. Pity? All I need is to learn to get out of his shell more. I thought a man like you could help. I could feel those quotes on my soul. In any case, maybe you could still help by playing Mr. Nice Man? I'll see what I can do. So, what's with all the homework you got there, Oliver? It's just work. Finances, schedules, reports, all that fun stuff. Fun. Sure. I like your glasses. I feel you, Tate. Because, right now I'm like, so, as we're heading out the door on this thing, her being a sensible person, I'd have to assume, would probably be, she wouldn't just say, hey, stop right there for no reason. You'd think that there would be a reason besides, hey, let me introduce you to the vice. I like your glasses. Oh, thank you. Marina chose them for me. A round pair of glasses for a round pair of ears. She pokes at his ears, making him chuckle. Stop that. You two seem like good friends. Naturally, we've known each other for a long time. Our mothers were, and still are, in a close business relationship. His mom has a chain of potion shops all over the country. Could it be the Crackling Cauldron by any chance? Yes, high quality, homebrewed potions. Seems you've heard of it. I sure have. My family buys healing potions from there, since there's a shop right across the street from our house. Also, why would we need healing potions? Our mother is basically the face of their brand. So, the Fire Witch? You've heard of both our families then. Obviously, I know one of the best potion brands and one of the best hunters out there. Now, I could even say it's an honor to meet you. They're both blushing. Wow, Tate rolls his eyes. The pleasure's mine. Yeah, what she said. At this time, Tate's been watching us with murder in his eyes, looking at his imaginary wristwatch every so often. This is nice and all, but can we please get a move on? Yeah, we should probably... Alright, fair point. Just one moment, let me introduce you to the others. And before you start groaning, Tate, I promise, it will only take a minute. We're speedrunning this. We'll see about that. Come this way. Hello, boobs. You. First, she guides me towards the eccentric raccoon girl named Chelsea that talked a little too fast for my brain. What I could gather from her fast tongue, was that she was an inventor, the Defender's vice leader, and Down's best friend. Only $48.99, special price for a cutie like you. What do you say? And apparently, I look like I could use a schmongular she's selling. Schmongular. Though Marina got her away from me before she could explain where exactly I'd have to insert the thing. At least she didn't let Chelsea keep you here for half an hour like she usually does for first years. Then came a small wolf, fox, badger person named Haima with a cursed arm and chilling gaze. They were enough to let me know I should not mess with them. Stupid fucking tiger, ditching his duties again. Just wait until I put my hand on you. They seem a little preoccupied. They're the complete opposite of Chelsea. They don't even get along with their vice, and don't like to talk much. Is Tate the vice? I mean, not Tate, Aiden. And those two should be it, I believe. You met everyone else, right? Yes, I think. Except for the summoner's leader. Right, well, the good news is we haven't either. How so? Didn't they arrive yet? They did. You're assuming that they must be shy. It's their first year, both at the academy and as a leader. Which is very unusual. We'll let you know if you find any information on that. You don't need to go through the trouble to. The determined tug of my shirt is letting me know it's time to go. For real this time. The list, right, I'm going. See you later, Cody. Good luck to you too. Goodbye. Finally, I thought you'd never stop talking. We talked to her for 4 minutes. Really? That's 4 too many. That's probably as long as I talked. Tate takes a broom resting by the door as you rush out. Hop on. Eh? He places the broom between his legs, and to my surprise, it levitates as it takes his feet off the ground. Wow. Who am I kidding? This isn't so surprising, actually, considering where I am. Alright, I'm into it. I take a hand he offers me, and make myself comfortable. How do you feel? Like I've had a hard piece of wood pressed between my ass and balls. So, you're familiar with the feeling. What's that supposed to mean? Hold on tight. Thankfully, we start moving at a steady pace, double the speed of walking, but not quite running. I look down at the moving cracks between each tile on the floor. This is awesome. Just one of my many talents. So, you can teleport and fly. What else? Hey, when do we need to play the tour guide for you? I have a great guide impersonation. Watch. So, just 2 talents? 2 talents. Ladies and gentlemen, and twinks. Hey, I'm a gentleman. I didn't mention which one I thought you were yet. Self-reported. If you look to your left, you'll see doors, and on your right, windows. Any more information about those doors and windows? Oh, Mr. Guide? Certainly, everything for paying customers. I'm not paying. Getting to gaze upon your illustrious foe is payment enough. That was pretty smooth. I'll give him that. A respective door on the left we're approaching is about 15 feet, as modeled in 1994. It's about 15 feet? By the local sculptor with Niernan origins. The main body is made of maple. Hardwood harvested from the center of the tree, also known as heartwood, is a deeper shade of brown with a slight reddish hue, while the frame has brilliantly thought out to be made of oak for increased sturdiness. All of that was made with somewhat monotone, snobbish voice. Wow, you sure know a lot about that specific door. Was any of that true? Yep. I know a lot about a lot of things around here. Unfortunately, most of it is useless, just like what I just said. These were my bedtime stories as a kid. I suppose I should be thankful I had bedtime stories at all. At the time, I actually enjoyed them. Although, instead of architectural history, I would have loved to know more information about how to skin a lion. Not a fan of the headmaster, huh? Maybe I should have asked this earlier, but what are you getting punched for anyway? Stupid reasons, completely unfair. I was set up. And what would that unfair reason be? Alright, so get this. I was minding my own business, getting ready to go on a little force expedition. For reasons I don't feel like disclosing. 14 werewolves? When all of a sudden the headmaster comes by, out of nowhere, and tells me to guard a stupid door I've never seen before. A door? Yeah, it was weird. Says I know this place better than anyone, but I've never seen a door. That kind of makes me go but also that it's like, okay, is this like his door, or is it like the door in main character Cody's dreams? What did the door look like? It wasn't anything special, just a door. I wasn't allowed in. I was just told that I had to stay there until someone else came by and told me to leave. To not let anyone in and report if anyone passed by, but everyone was at the gathering, so it was dead quiet. And you just left before that person came along? Yes, I had to. I promise I had a good reason. When did this happen, actually? A couple of minutes before you fell in my hole. So why did you have a hole anyways? A magic alarm went off. So I had to abandon both my post and my super important personal reasons. And my super important personal reasons for you? So in a way, this was all your fault, and I'm the one helping you out of trouble. Really? Oops, sorry. Yeah, he burped too. I know it sounds too stupid to even joke about that. Okay, I'm pretty sure he was guarding my door. Yeah, I was thinking about that. But like, was that in here or out there? Because I was thinking like out there, but maybe it was in here. That's my theory too. So the headmaster knew about the door. I wonder who's supposed to come along to relieve the cat from guarding. Now you see how it's unfair? Yes? You don't. I don't. The point was that I have no business guarding dumb door at that time. It was just unfortunate timing, and anyone could have been put in that position if they were around. Instead, they had to make the one person who's too busy to guard the door to do the job. What were you busy with? That's secret. Anyway, when I came back, the headmaster was furious and the door wasn't there anymore. I mean, how was I supposed to know someone was going to steal the whole room anyway? To be fair, if he told me to guard it so the door wouldn't go anywhere, I would have left my post even faster. And probably called to the psychic ward. Or psychic ward? Psych ward, probably. When Was it my fault for getting in this mess? Punishment fits the crime. Let's say you're innocent. You're right. You shouldn't have been punished for something that was barely your fault. Students are supposed to be gathered in the auditorium at that time anyway, so technically the headmaster broke the rules too by keeping you there. Yeah. That made him late for the gathering too. I'm glad you understand. Hey, how long have we been wandering around the hallways? About 20 minutes. And how many people have we seen so far? 0. Bend me over and fuck me sideways. What? Right now? Figure of speech. Oh. What does it mean? It means, I can't believe this crap. Maybe he was right. Maybe this is just futile. My mind goes blank to the headmaster's handsome, smug face, or goes back. For some reason, it's making me a little mad. Oh no, he's not right. Let's quicken the pace. We're finding someone, no, everyone, and filling up that list. This is the perfect time to use one of my support abilities, Speed Boost. Will it work on a broom? Let's find out. Whoa, what's happening? I'm putting the same amount of magic into flying, but we're going twice as fast. This would be cool if I wasn't able to do that on my own. Love interest impressed semi-successfully. Don't just stand there making sarcastic comments. Do something to help. What do you want me to do? I don't know, search the area and find traces of organic life, then guide me to them. Just thought. Fine. I hope you get your pussy out of detention. You're lucky I'm good at spells like that, and that's a pretty smart suggestion. Here, X-ray vision to see all forms of life. Ew, that's a lot of rats in the walls. Those are insects, actually. Ew! Huh? What's wrong? I mean, yay! This is actually fun. Hey, why don't we check that classroom at the end of the hall? I have a good feeling about that one in particular. Okay. And the people say I'm the weird one. I step off the broom and get to the door, realizing only now that I'm back on my feet that I'm tired. Fatigued even. My legs are shaking and I just can't catch my breath. Why the hell did this happen? You enchanted a magical object with a speed boost that's meant for people, dipshit. You also made me cast a somewhat power-hungry spell. I was going to say something, but I thought maybe you have some special abilities under your sleeves. Damn it. Would be interesting to see, like, what was up with those butterfly things in the other routes, because it's like, okay, certain things reverted, but others not. Anyways, I dragged myself to the door, and we enter the classroom I so randomly picked out. Inside are 5 people playing tabletop game around a large table. They're all petrified in place by our sudden appearance. He's a small boy! So cute! A small dog with round glasses and high waist pants. A ginger rabbit with a bowl cut. Are these supposed to be college students, or are they like middle school students? A chubby fennec with suspenders. A tall but sheepish looking goat. And last but probably not least, a very awkward Carkle? Bit my tongue again. Even with the lack of energy, the adrenaline still made me open the door a little too fast and too hard, startling everyone in the room, including Tate. Hi? Hey. 7 people in a room now awkwardly stare at each other. Everyone waiting for the initiator to explain why the 2 new arrivals are here. That's you. You're the initiator. So hurry up. You want to play Nuts and Nightfallen with us? What is this place? Are you like a club or something? Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, not really. We gather once a week and play N together. It's usually on Sunday, but the test but the test will ruin our plans, so we're doing it early. What's Nightfallen? It's kind of like high fantasy, action-packed dating sim. Eh? You seem a little young to do that. Sim? Simulator. In an imagination game. You're pretending to go on dates? Super cool dates. I'll be married to a dragon this session if everything goes well. Wow. Isn't it cool? I'm Benji, by the way, says the little dog. My name's Goodly, explains the fennec excitedly. Apollo, hi. Goat tells us. Cal, I am Cal. The feline spoke. I'm Goodwin the Third. The rabbit says, with a slight slickly rasp in his voice and sniffling his nose. Cool name. Do you not shorten it to anything? No. Awesome. Who named you? It's like an homage to my great-grandfather that died in the war, or something. I don't know. I never really cared for family drama. Sick. I should take notes. You're already friends on the first day? We're high school friends. We all wanted and managed to get into the academy, thankfully. Well, not Zibby. Yeah, R.I.P. Zibby. I'm sorry for your loss. Oh no, he's not dead. He's just not in the whole sex concept of the job. Yeah, but these guys are sexual deviants. All of them. He wants to be a heart surgeon. Ah, that type of guy. His parents are kind of disappointed in him too. We've created a secret society among ourselves. We also just hang out and play games. We call ourselves the EFD. EFD? Ears for days. Yeah, you guys do have quite a few of them. They all do synchronized head shake to show off their big floopy ears. That's actually kind of cute. Thank you. So, you're a bunch of weird nerds playing horny games? We prefer the word geeks. Not the loser pronouns. We're looking for more members at the moment. Care to join? I always wanted to try NNN ever since I found out about it 2 months ago, but I don't have any nerd friends, so I don't know. We have snacks. Well, why didn't you say so? What kind? Flips. What the hell are those? Let me try. Fish flavored chips. Ew, what the fuck? Who? What? Why? That's atrocious. I like him. What? Whatever. Tasteless nerds or not. You are first years, so I highly suggest you stop messing around and go explore the campus a little. You can play games later. This cat being the voice of reason? Incredible. But we can't leave now. Lord Bergamish just got resurrected. If we don't stop him now, he'll destroy the world. If we don't defeat him, I can't have a dragon husband. That does sound pretty serious. Well, we don't want to stand between you and the end of the world. Or laying with a dragon. Wait. Sign. What? Sign? List. Give them the list. What Oh, strudels. I already forgot. Damn you, and your high energy body. The cat puts on a pair of sunglasses, found on the stranger's table, and all of a sudden, the whole atmosphere changes. Listen here, nerds. Geeks. We'll get to losers if you say that again. First off, I'd say it's nice to meet you all, but I don't want to get attached, since you're not gonna last long this way. He seemed concerned. I mean, he did just tell him he'll die soon, so I'll have to be honest. I've been sent by the higher-ups to deliver you the bad news. The higher-ups? The seniors? Sure, them. Well, what is it? Do you think it's money? I already gave him my lunch money. Me too. I think I forgot. Damn it, dude. We're gonna get water ballooned for this. Sorry. Shut up and listen up. Here's the thing. You all look scrawny, pathetic, and overall beaten up by life itself. Hey. No, he's right. No. You think you have no fashion sense, consume the worst snack brands, and you stink of masturbation lotion. Hey! And not the good kind. On top of that, you're wasting a perfectly good day, one of the most exciting days of your lives, mind you. You're all a bunch of disappointments that our fates die alone, most like me. Where is this going? I think he just wants to insult them. They stand in silence for a second, looking stunned at the cat with his harsh words. Dude! But instead of cries of protest, the guys in front of us actually shed tears. Oh. They seem like children, but anyways. I'm more surprised by the coordinated emotions than actual outburst. Not to mention, thankful that the funky rock was cut out by some sounds. How does he know? That sums up my whole life. I just want to go find. Damn you money and your perfect sex life. What can we do, Master Purple Cat? I don't want to die alone. Don't fret. I was once just like you. Really? But you look so cool. With those extravagant clothes and sunglasses. Hey, do I look like a liar to you? They exchange unsure glances through the previous tears of realization. No? Exactly, so listen close. The five guys lean in and listen carefully to the cat, who's spouting empty but attention-catching words from start to finish. Everything can change. And I'm here to do just that. Now tell me, how many of you are first years precisely? All of them, except the Carcal raises his hands. He looks around like he's committed a crime as he notices the others raise their hands. The boss lowers the sunglasses. Are you talking to yourself now? He approaches the unsuspecting feline. The others take a couple steps back, leaving the poor Kako just inches away from the crazy cat. With his knitted sweater and nervous pose. I'm not sure if that's a typo or if that's like, I don't know. Where are we here? He still sees himself as a mighty predator, doesn't he? No, sir? Then tell me, what year are you supposed to be in? Second year? And part of the Defender Shard. Ha! I see. Tate holds the poor boy's chin and inspects his head on all sides, letting go a second after, unpressed. I'll come back to you. How many of you possess magical abilities? All of them raise their hands, and the cargo relaxes for a moment. Good. And how many of you are members of the Sorcery Shard as of today? Nobody raises anything. Tate slams his hand at the table with his hands, leaning in and scaring everyone again. Here's your first mistake. You're all wasting your efforts and abilities. There? Your parents, societies, Monty's. Not Monty. Not Monty. How can you ever look any of them in the eyes while defaming their legacy? You're playing a fantasy game of being superhero adventures, but you don't realize you can be that in real life. Do you want to achieve that goal? Do you want to fuck a dragon in real life? Yeah, or hell yeah. And possibly get normal partners along the way as well? They slowly nod. And how are you going to stop being losers if you don't learn to touch grass and use your best weapons against Nightfallen? Magic. So far, he managed to make all three of them cry twice, and one of them vibrate with the prospect of courting a dragon. I thought these were considered adults in your kind. They are fascinating. Oh, I want to join the Sorcery Shard. You want to join? Most of them nod vigorously. There we go. change your minds, huh? A little late for that. What is he doing? Late? I don't even know what to say. The demand is pretty high. You have to be pretty lucky to get in at this point. But I'll just... Sorry. It's only been a day, and that's too late. People get in line months ago. Please, Mr. Cat, I need to get in. I can't afford to bring shame to my family name. I want to have super cool magical adventure in real life. I want to impress cute girls with my magic. I want to impress cute guys with my magic. Yeah. Well, it's like... I think I'm still sick. Fine. I'll see what I can do. Here, sign your name on this list, and I might be able to convince the leader of the sorcery shard to let you in. Although, it's not a promise. And you owe me after this. Thank you! We're so grateful. We're in your debt. Long live our Purple King. The 4 first years signed the list. I'm just standing there flabbergasted. I'm surprised as well. He's really good at manipulating, which I thought was my area of expertise. Even if those 5 seem dumber than freshly birthed cubs, aren't nerds supposed to be the highly intelligent? Smart, not wise. That explains the whole you situation. What's that supposed to mean? You know. Maybe hanging around this cat won't be as bad as I thought. Well, glad we got that all sorted out. I guess we'll see you all at the auditions. Come on, Tate. Let's go and... Hold on. Tate stares at the carcal with squinted eyes. At least I'm assuming that's what they're looking at under those glasses. Not sure if that's the thing. You. The others once again leave space for the 2 of them. Me? Why aren't you signing? I'm in my 2nd year. Did I stutter? Did anyone hear me stuttering? Or, yeah. Do I have a stuttering problem by any chance? Are my words getting tangled before they come out? The other 4 shake their heads frantically. Come closer. Closer. When was the last time you had sex, son? Son? When was the last time you grabbed a piece of ass and really buried your face in that thing and went... I'm kind of a... What was that? I'm sort of a virgin. I can't hear you. I'm a virgin. I see. Come here. He guides the guy with a hand on his back. The difference in height is hilarious compared to the power dynamic. Tate brings him 2 feet in front of me. Look at this guy. Do you think he's hot? Huh? Yeah? Do you want to, would you fuck him? What the hell? Yes. Wow. No hesitation. Good for you, I guess. Give him a kiss. Right here. Right now. The cargo looks back at his fellow geeks that are all giving him a thumbs up. Is nobody gonna ask my opinion? He takes a deep breath, then leans forward with his eyes closed and lips at the ready. I think we're gonna leave this here. Just being like, what's gonna happen? Also, we are over time by like quite a bit. Are we gonna smooch the guy? Or are we not? Are we gonna take his lip virginity? I mean, I was like 20. No, I wasn't 23 when I had my first kiss. I was that when I, wooed the first time. But like, when did I have my first kiss? I was still in high school, wasn't I? Huh. God, it feels like ages ago. But, that's stuff for another time. So, I guess I should give my throat a bit of a break. Ooh. So, end of this Let's Play. So comment, cause I like comments, and you like dislike. Tips and otherwise, if you like my YouTube and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos to help it grow. And please remember to spay and know who your animals to help control the pit populazione. And if you want to play this game, it's available free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and get the news version earlier, you can go to Patreon, where it's $5 a month. You know, maybe just have it right there, so it's a little bit of build-up instead of just straight to smooching. Gonna smooch the boy? We'll have to see. And until next time, me, the Wolf6 of less Shards. I'll play a game where I don't talk as much because my throat's wooed out. Maybe have a cup of tea. Thanks, see you.